Jai Guruji Sangatji, Guruji my father, chapter 10, Appearance of Gifts from Guruji Maharaj. After part, I might give you a piece of mishri, or make your glass of water full of fragrance, or the presence of little flowers, or just perhaps my fragrance. All are my gifts to you and are to be looked at as nothing but blessings. They tell you I am happy with you. He then asked me to open my left hand. It had moisture in it. I thought, sweaty palms. He asked me to smell and taste it. It was Guruji fragrance and Amrit. I was speechless. Guruji would produce prasad for his sangat out of thin air. They were different at different times, like a huge ball of mithai, which I am unable to describe. It would fit into one of Guruji's hand and overflow in two of ours. Guru Sahib, after producing the prasad, would pray with his eyes closed for a few seconds. Then, with his own hands, distribute prasad to his sangat. In S block, Greater Kailash, Guruji used to bless his sangat with Amrit in steel glasses. As I was new to his ways, I wondered about the fragrance in the Amrit. One day, Guru Sahib told me, Ja, tu bhi pani de tray le aa. I went to the kitchen, filled 25 steel glasses with tap water and carried them to Guruji, who was standing in the middle of the hall. Sahib picked up one glass at a time, blessed it with his mala and then chose a person from the sangat to give it to. The last 11 glasses were given to me to be had on behalf of my father, mother, and so on. Each glass of Amrit had an intensity of fragrance that was different. Some barely had any, and some were so filled with this fragrance that it was impossible to drink in one go. On Guru Sahib's instruction, Chehal Auntie Ji, in front of Guruji, told us one of her divine experiences. She said, Today, when I sat to read the Guru Granth Sahib, I saw through the organza rumalas the full form of Guru Gobind Singh Ji lying across the pages. In my excitement, I asked Auntie Ji, what happened when you lifted the rumala? Was Sahib there or did he disappear? She looked at me with sad, intense eyes and said, Bambi ji, how could I lift the rumalas? If he had wanted to give me full darshan, then he would have come on top of the rumala. But he wanted to give me partial darshan. Then how could I go against his wish? She then looked at our Guru Sahib and cried bitterly while he consoled her like a child. At this time, age-wise, she was much older. Guruji, ਤੁਸੀਂ great. ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਭਗਤ ਬੇਮਿਸਾਲ. Guruji, you are great and your disciples amazing. Shukrana Guruji. Jai Guruji, Guruji my father, chapter 11, Food. When asked about his diet, when he used to meditate, Guruji said food should be light, simple and not too much in quantity. Then he went ahead and put me on a diet of moong dal and 2 rotis and yogurt for lunch every day. Thinking this to be a very mundane one compared to the non-vegetarian diet, I asked if pickle could be added, to which he agreed. After a year, I told Guruji I cannot do this anymore, and he laughed and said, Chhad pare. Milk and water are very important for the body. He said that milk is a gift. Guruji loved the milk and water of Punjab. In fact, on multiple occasions, he had told us that the water and milk in Delhi were bad for health. When Guruji Maharaj initially came to Delhi and held Sangat at S Block, Greater Kailash, he used to be on a liquid diet for 4 days a week, Monday to Thursday. He had explained that he was doing this right now so that no member of his Sangat will ever need to fast. The only day that the Sangat used to fast was on Mahashivratri. Guruji used to call Ram Avatar on his cell and instruct him to tell everyone present in the mandir to eat langar and break the fast. Initially, When we met Guruji, I asked him, "Why do you allow us to eat non vegetarian food?" To which he replied, "If I tell you to stop today, will you?" And I said, "No, Guruji." He said, "In Kalyug, it is a Guru that has to prove himself first. When I prove myself to you, then you will have a reason to listen to me. So when I have proved myself to you and the time is right, then I will stop your non vegetarian food. Go on a holiday to Bangkok and leave today itself. That was a hukam. जाके honeymoon manao." At this time, we had been married for 20 years. Sati said that we cannot go as there are no more empty pages in his passport. Guruji told him that there was one, and indeed there was just one. The hukam came at 2:30 p.m. and we took a flight at 9 p.m. the same day. On the flight and for the next 2 days, every time I got a piece of non vegetarian food into my mouth, I would feel nausea and thought, "Damn, my holiday is ruined." Since I loved eating non vegetarian food, all kind of it took me 2 days to figure out that Guru Sahib was behind all this. So on the third day, I prayed fervently, "Guruji Maharaj, if you want me to stop eating non vegetarian food, I will once I go back to Delhi. But please let me enjoy it here." The next lunch was an extended overindulgent meal where I ate everything non vegetarian on the menu, much to the delight of my husband and our friend Harpal Chawla, who is another foodie. I ate like as I knew there wouldn't be another tomorrow. Once we landed in Delhi, no non vegetarian food was accepted by my system, and I had rashes all over and an upset stomach. Greed is not good. My path has been paved by Guruji. Shukrana Guruji.